Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. So last time we explored a lot more of the upside down version of Dracula's castle. At least I assume it's Dracula's. Who else is it? And we found a lot of secrets. But we didn't really make that much story, quote unquote, progress. So, I'd like to make some headway in that regard this time, although I don't really know where to go to finish the story. Let me just move over to my save file and see what the percentage is looking like right now. $188.5%. No, yeah, perfect sense, of course. Okay, where were we? Back in the original castle. Well, let's explore that small, dark section of the map before we do anything else. It's just a matter of how to get there. Looks like we may have to go around. Yeah, this is about as close as it's gonna get, I think. It's the area with the scary music. Hello there, back to murder. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh, another one of these. What do we have to do here? We need to equip the demon familiar, I think. Alright, do your stuff. Yes? No? You're not gonna push it? What if we... Okay, there we go.
A switch. Why don't I press it and see?
That was some top-tier voice acting, like we've really started to expect from this game. What in the world is this voice acting? A good question. I've been told there is a remake of this game where it's even worse. I always have trouble hitting enemies that are low on the ground. Ring of Eris, huh? Ooh, another secret. Turkey. Finding lots of good stuff over here. So one of the things we ran into last time was a boss that was kind of hard to defeat. Oh no, 1 damage. I think at this point, with 500 plus HP, it's kind of an overreaction. Like, he gets hit by a 1 damage thing and he's like... It's a miserable little pile of secrets. So it is. Welcome to the stream, Invader Tech. It's good to see you. And we just got the very familiar back out. Since the demon has run out of uses at this point. Yeah, one of the things we ran into last time was a problem with a boss that we just couldn't defeat with our current loadout. And by couldn't, I mean I lacked the skill. I'm sure it's possible. There are people who beat this game with low levels of upgrades, but for me it was troublesome, to say the least. Yeah, Stardew Valley is very addicting. So much to do. There's a near endless amount of things to invest yourself in. Small goals to set. Whenever I played that game, it was like, you know, just one more day. And then, I was like a whole season further in the game before finally stopping. When are we picking it up again? A good question, really. It depends a bit on your schedule. Fall of year 1, I see. Picks up another pizza, like it ain't no big deal. This game has a pretty thick atmosphere and such, but there is some, shall we say, anachronism when it comes to the kinds of foods you can pick up. Ah, the mine. There's sure a lot to find here. Vampire eats pizza live on stream. But no, let's discuss it. We should definitely pick it back up again. Alright, so that's this entire section explored. Now let's get out of here before we drown. There we go. We didn't even drown. Right, might as well heal. No use in getting ourselves killed here. Would be kind of embarrassing now that we've discovered the way harder secret mansion. Secret mansion. I'm still in the Luigi's Mansion mindset for some reason. I should find a teleporter to get around quickly. By the way, is the sound balance okay? Yeah, the mines are very fun. that's the wrong way, if we wanted to find the teleporter at least. Lightbringer helped me out last stream by telling me about a few secrets in the game. He did also mention that all the secrets he pointed out are also there in the flipped version of the castle, but I'm afraid I won't quite remember where all of that is. It was hard enough to find the secret rooms the first time, let alone in an upside-down version of the same castle. The music here is super good. He says literally every time he enters a new area. But hey, if it's true, it's true. You gotta give credit where it's due after all. Yeah, how far down have you been in the mines, Tack? How far have you been able to go down there? Sudden, complete silence. Level 45 or so you've been making a lot of headway. Cool. I like how the colors and the enemies and all that completely change as you get further down. I have to apologize for my bumbling here. I have to completely readjust myself to this game again. And it's only been a short weekend in between of the last stream. Yeah, that's true. Having elevators every 5 levels is very helpful, and it contributes very strongly to the feeling of progression that makes it so fun. Like, imagine if you had to go really, really far to make any real progress. That would just be annoying. Of course, if you get killed, you can lose progress in the mine. So there is a risk of losing progress. Sometimes I just scroll through the inventory, completely forget what I'm looking for. I wanted to go up here, but there's a statue in the way, which means you have to wait for a specific time. Which means I messed it up. Which means I should go to a different teleporter instead of just stubbornly standing here. Let's talk to creepy guy for a second.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Like you. Like you.
I'm going to pretend I don't hear the really awful voice acting on this guy.
Like you.
I'm interested in this.
Like you. Like you.
This is why you need to record like a few different clips. If someone is gonna potentially buy a lot of items or sell them all at once, you don't want to have the same voice clip like 10 times in a row.
Farewell for now.
Anyway, alright, that's that. Let's head to a much more easily accessible teleporter. Head back up to the other version of the castle and see if we can have another crack at that boss. Oh yeah, Skull Cavern. That would be interesting, shall we say. But that's a matter for the distant future, most likely. Owie. The worst enemy of any gamer. Books. Okay, very good. You know, it's interesting how Metroidvanias have used simple techniques like a little CD hallway to mask loading times, or to make them less annoying at least. In the Metro Prime games, which are in 3D, there's still that principle. Like you have to wait in these big elevators, or the door just straight up won't open for a while. Because loading screens can be a major immersion breaker, after all. Not to mention a breaker of the flow. Also, when Alucard buys something and he says, "I'm interested in this," it's like, who says, "I'm interested in this"? It's like, I feel like maybe that sounded good in Japanese. They translated it a bit too literally. I don't know though. Sometimes getting a little creative with your translations is just the ticket to make a game even more memorable. I've probably gushed about this fellow before, but there's a guy called Ted Woolsey who did a lot of translation work. He's mostly famous for his work around the SNES time, because he loved to do some goofy stuff with the original Japanese. So he translated games like Chrono Trigger, and like there's three wise men in that game, right? And the three wise men are well, they're basically just three wise men, but in the English version, he called them after the three wise men who visited Jesus when he was born. You know, the wise men who came to Jesus when they followed the star. Now, those people have never been named in the Bible, but in the Roman Catholic Church they are called Caspar, Balthasar, and Melchior. And so he called the three wise men in Chrono Trigger that as well. It could be kind of censorship, I suppose, but it's in that case it was a very clever one. Oh, right, from Link to the Past. That's true. In fact, the entire game was called Triforce of the Gods in the Japanese version, wasn't it? And then they were like, oh no, the word God. How terribly offensive. You can't say God. Ah, I see. Devil World. I don't know much of that game beyond what I've seen in Smash, I think. But yeah. Japan isn't famous for its sensitivity around Western religions and such. There are many anime and such that like to involve European or European mythology and stuff like that. I personally think it's rather charming, but well, it was a different time back then. People were really nervous to step on toes. And they still are, just different toes, I guess. Alright, let's see here. So we can try to have another crack at that one boss I mentioned. That's true. For that matter, I don't think Japan is a terribly religious country itself. From what I understood, but I haven't been there myself, but from what I understand, on very important dates, people like to occasionally like go to a temple, maybe wish for maybe like pray or wish for something. So they're not particularly religious, but they are a little bit superstitious, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird to have one and not the other, you know? You'd think religious would be the logical consequence, but that is true. A lot of JRPGs like that iconography of defeating a divine or angelic being. I think Square Enix in particular really liked playing around with that sort of principle. I mean, we know the term one-winged angel was coined by a Square Enix boss after all. Alright, so on the first time I streamed this game, I suddenly got urgent calls. Now I hope it won't happen again, but I'm gonna have to keep an eye out because there are some things happening behind the scenes with the projects I'm working on. So I'll just occasionally sneak a glance away from the game, but just pretend you don't even notice it. Yep, that is definitely the theme from I hate these enemies. Alright, the cat exploded. I feel very bad about it, but they haven't added more Final Fantasy music in Smash Ultimate. Ah. That's a shame. There's so much in Final Fantasy you could be using. That series is not lacking in material whatsoever. It makes me wonder if Nintendo is on better terms with Konami than they are with Square Enix somehow. Although I will say Castlevania is more of an action series, so more of its music lends itself to fighting, whereas Final Fantasy has a lot of tracks that are perhaps not as battle-oriented, but of course a lot of Smash music isn't, so that's not really a reason. And I'm starting to talk louder and louder because this music is so darn loud. And while it is cool and area appropriate and such, I don't really like this music. It just makes me nervous to listen to. That is possible. Sakurai has been known to work some wonders. Poor guy overworks himself though. Alright, so to the right of here is the boss I mentioned. Wonder if Gino will finally get in. That is a good question. He's a viable candidate now that, you know, Nintendo and Square Enix are on decent terms. And Sakurai has wanted Gino in the game, so yeah. And he had a Mii costume, which is something he indeed shared with stuff like K. Rool and such. So yeah, it's possible. I'm not gonna say no, but alright, so we are wearing the best equipment, and there's no question. Now, if we swap out the necklace of J, I don't remember, actually. Smash 4 is probably the one I played least, though I did play it. So, Necklace of J is a hard increase in defense, but a loss of strength, constitution, intelligence, and luck. But the point, like, if you added up all the points, it's about the same number, really. Now, the talisman is nothing, except it lowers attack by 1 and defense by 1, but it says may absorb damage taken. So could give it a chance. Alright. Let's give this guy another go. Though I don't know if I'm actually ready for it. Cause, just look at this guy. Absolute unit. Okay, my armor is a lot better this time, I will say that. Can't hit what isn't there, buddy boy. Okay, those still hurt a lot though. I'm much better equipped, but that doesn't mean I can just be lazy. I hate this attack though. It's good that I can hide in the shadows, but ow. Can we just do it 2 turns around so easily? It takes him no effort at all, it just does it. Hey, this armor has at least improved our chances a lot. I like this attack. Yeah, just waste your time. Go ahead. Let me deal a lot of damage. Thank you. That's the reason the fairy is such a good companion. She heals you. Albeit just a little bit, but still. Okay, my magic is about to run out at this rate. Thank you. Alright, we may have to reevaluate our strategy here. Alright. One thing is for sure, I need to get my magic back pronto. Mana Prism is one way. Thank you. Okay. We're good on mana for a while. So next, we need to see about getting our health back. Because she heals us, but let's be honest, she's not very quick about it. Vampire eats mushrooms live on stream. I like that attack, like I said. I don't mind that at all. Go ahead, waste your time some more. Okay. We're doing a lot better than last time, at least. I'm so glad I could recover my mana. That makes things a lot less complicated, put it that way. Oh, just in time. Whoops. I misjudged what he was doing there. Come on, die! I re-wasted my chance there, unfortunately. Ah, thank you. Oh. How much HP does this fella have anyway? We've knocked off several thousands of HP already. Okay. Whoa. Okay, another good opportunity to damage him, but... Thank you. Come on. He's taking such a comedic amount of damage that I wonder if I'm just doing something wrong here. It's entirely possible, to be honest. Well, hitting the head definitely hurts a lot more. Stop! Well, that was very nearly the end. Oh! Okay, so hitting him in the head hurts a lot more. No. Can the bullets not reach here? Well, I ain't complaining. Let's just stuff our face with some food in the middle of this battle. Aw, yeah. 100 health. Man, this is kind of intense. Okay, so the bullets don't reach me here. This is very good to know. Of course, I also can't really damage him from here either. I wasn't even using my best sword. Maybe now we have a better shot at this. Is he just gonna keep spamming this attack then? Okay, this is good. Very strong, very fast. We should have started like this. So if you see the shadowy thing, that means the amulet took damage for you instead of you getting hurt. Come on, this is our chance. Nope. There it goes. There goes our chance. I like how he straight up just kicks you. It's very good. How much HP do you have, buddy? Like, I gonna stop yet? I mean, if it had no effect, why is it showing up at all? Thank you. Can definitely hit me here, so let's not do that. Man, this guy is really something else, huh? It's gonna come down to the wire at this rate. Although I say that, but I don't even know how far I am. Okay, thanks. Can we stop this? Oh, there he goes! That took way too long. Probably because I wasn't doing it right, but still, we won! I feel very good about this. Let's go save. This is amazing progress. Game crashes. No, shouldn't even joke about that. That would be truly tragic. There we go, data saved. Whew! Well, that was certainly a thing. I'm still reeling from how difficult that was. We really had to use all the resources at our disposal to win. Although I did have a kind of a bad start because I wasn't using my best weapon. Like, this is stronger and faster. So why didn't I use it? Well, anyway, no use lingering on that. Even more upgrades. How much health does one vampire need? Well, I'm certainly not complaining. Ruby circlet. Gas cloud. I'll refrain from making the obvious joke there. I'm looking for the Alucard, not the Alucard shield. I know I have it. Let's just grab the goddess shield, whatever. By the way, if we had died, I actually have a revive, but it's super rare, so I'm glad that I didn't have to use it. Would have been kind of disappointing. Like, that would mean I was definitely not ready, but now I feel like I was just barely ready. Anyway, let's check out what the gas cloud actually does. Transform into poisonous cloud. Ah! So now we can damage enemies in our invulnerable form. That is incredibly helpful. That is an excellent upgrade to have. Yep, not bad at all. Although this does raise the question, where do we go next? Because I feel like I've explored the place pretty thoroughly. Well, let's save once more, just to be safe. I'll be really interested to see how other people face that boss, because I can't imagine that's actually how you're supposed to do it. I just clutched through it by... Oh, did you see that? I just clutched through it by using many items I had and spamming aggressively. But I'm certain there are people that can beat him in like a couple minutes or less. Maybe even less than a minute, so I want to see that. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the experts do this one once I'm done with it. Like, this is a game you see a lot at speedruns, speedrunning events, that is. But you can't really contextualize what happens until you've held the game in your hands, you know? Until you've felt how it plays and seen how it plays firsthand. I mean, a speedrun can be impressive regardless, but it adds a new layer to it, you know? Let me just quickly check if everything is still working alright. By the way, did you see my little Halloween prep screen that I made? It's pretty basic, but you know, it's a thing. I worked pretty hard on it, but it's a thing. I used it as my prep screen for this time, and I probably will use it tomorrow as well. And the music here just stuns me into silence. It just makes me so uncomfortable. Whew, I'm glad to be out of there, not gonna lie. This music is also very tense and scary, but in a very different sort of way. Alright, so it's pretty obvious what we can do next. There's an area to the right that has plenty unexplored territory. I don't think we need a teleporter. We could do it, but we might as well just walk. Ah, this is where we push the switch with the demon. This is where we fought death, I think. Yeah, let's not even bother too much with these guys. Bat pentagram. I'm not sure what it is, but it sounds like a stronger version of the pentagram, if I had to guess. There it is. Damages all enemies. Yeah, it's just a screen nuke. Very good. That's an item that's been bothering me for a while, so I'm glad we have it now. Ah, right. This part. I had some trouble getting through here last time, which is why I skipped over it. Somehow we're doing this. This song is in Smash Ultimate? Oh, cool. That's good to hear. This I really hate. You get stuck in the waterfall and then you're basically screwed. Lost Painting, huh? That's a nice name. See, what happens when you get stuck in the water is it just pushes you down and you're unable to move or redirect at any point anymore. It just renders you powerless the second you enter the water. Now it would be fine because we could just walk through this small bit of water and survive, but it seems like we're gonna have some trouble getting through there for now. But fine, there's still more to explore. Perhaps we just don't have what we need yet. Unless it's the wolf form. But the wolf farm has proven to be one of the more useless things at our disposal right now. Maybe there's some sort of overpowered application to it that I don't know about, but for now it's it hasn't served us very well. There's a path up here, it would seem, but... How very puzzling indeed. I wonder if there's any way to get the boatman here, because we have the merman statue. Merman statue. Merman. Mormons? But I don't know how to actually get him over here. I don't quite see my my path yet here. I wish I could find an item that prevents me from losing health in the water. It would give me some more time to look around in peace without getting, you know, destroyed. I thought I would have something new to see there, but with my current abilities, it just doesn't look that way. There we go, another classic Castlevania pot roast. The moment you turn into a wolf, all your mobility options gone. Alright, very cool. More stuff has been discovered. A body has been discovered. No, it's not that bad yet. Let's just make a quick save here, why not? Let's see, I think we found a secret around here, but... well, whatever. So yeah, that's the thing. We've explored most of this game now, but the question is, where do we go from here? I can think of a few other places to go, mind you, but... that phase when you can kill enemies while you're invulnerable. Should one man have this much power? I say yes. The question becomes, as ever, where to go next? I mean, this is a rather massive castle, isn't it? Well, let's just try a few more things. What now, Skeleton Man? Alright. We found a save point and the warp, so let's warp. So there's a few possible places to look at. At the very bottom, and that is the top of the other castle and the bottom of this one, there is a tower with 4 gears that you can hit a few times to open a door. We could check that out. I'm not sure if we... I think we opened one of the 2 doors. I'm not sure if it was this one or the original castle's one. Oh, I just completely went out the wrong door because... not paying attention. Too much talking, too little playing. There's a few other places I could check out, potentially. Okay, yes, this is the place I needed for the tower. Now I'm guessing what we'll find there is just more treasure. There'll still be something to cross off the list. Ow, okay, so don't run into the trap. Even on high levels, it's still dangerous. That's the lesson here. Oh! Mist form, the best way to discover secrets. Hey, oh, I was worried for a second that we weren't going to be able to pick it up on time. So this is the tower I was referring to. Okay, calm down. The Medusa heads in particular are a pain here. Alright, so we need to hit these things a couple of times. And not get turned into stone. Oh man, I can tell how this is going to be annoying. Okay, did you hear that? That satisfying clicking noise? That's what we want. There we go. That's 2. Oh man. Now I'm not sure if the other one got activated properly, because yeah, this is a problem I had in the other place as well. You keep getting harassed by the Medusa heads. There are a lot of drums and such in the music as well, and sound effects, so it's not easy to say when you're actually done. See, that was it. That was clearly it. Actually, why am I even hitting this one? I thought I activated it already. I'm just gonna head back for a second and see if it's actually all good. It's not. Well. Okay, jumping into the spikes is a no-no. Thank you. Wow. I'm so focused on the game, I'm starting to thank the fairy in Dutch. Yes, thank you. Wow. I'm just losing it here. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. Oh, well, she gave me a protection from stone thing. Very good. Diamond, life apple, sunstone. All very good items, but as before, it doesn't really progress the story in any way. Still, we should be happy with anything we discover. Exploration is the name of the game, after all. Man, I'm taking so much damage. Can we take it easy for a bit? Yeesh. Apparently taking it easy isn't a thing in Dracula's castle anymore. Oh, great. We don't have enough magic to get up there. Just perfect. Oh, we have this still. Just barely made it, but I don't mind. And things got a little bit tense back there, but we got what we needed. So, next on the agenda is another thing I've been thinking about. We know that this castle is a near perfect reflection of its right side up brother. With that in mind, we discovered a very important twist. An item that really changed the ending in the clock room by wearing 2 rings. Now, what if we wear the same rings in that same room, but the upside down version? What will happen then? Because we haven't found an equivalent to that room. It should be, you see that huge gap in the center? That's where it should be. There has to be a way to get in there. It's so fun to defeat enemies while invincible. I feel like I just picked up a star. Too bad you can't pick up items that way, but maybe an item will teach us that. So yeah, we're going to return to the clock room for a minute. And once we've returned to the clock room, we're gonna see if we can activate the puzzle in the same way. Let's just make sure we've saved properly first, though. You know how I am? Permanently very nervous. It's a good thing those guys are so slow. Alright, there it is, the long hallway. Would probably be best to just run through this room while paying no mind to the enemies within. They're so far below us, it's basically a waste of time to stop and attack them. Hey Romeo, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hey Romeo, thank you for the follow. Right, the famous clock room. Oh, that is weird. Oh well. Sometimes the system can glitch, I guess. Also, I need to stop falling into the same traps every time. Because I keep doing it. This point, I might as well head back and save, because I've lost like 2/3 of my health. Like, not being careful. Nope. So, how are you doing today? And it's always such a relief to save and see the health tick back up to its maximum. Alright, so, the clock room. It is a bit of a bother when there's like an area transition between you and the save. Makes it look closer than it really is. Although the wait time isn't too bad. Falls into the same trap again. Let's just stop time. Okay, stopping time doesn't work on traps. Okay, let's just get out of this area before I get hit even more. I see you down there. I see those traps. Huh. As we heard from Lightbringer, not all enemies are equally affected by time stop, after all. Alright, so this area up here... I didn't do anything yet, but the game is already playing a cutscene. Well, apparently I already have what I need. How about that? I wonder what we'll find up here. Heart refresh. A save point. Yeah, so in the other castle we found Maria here. And she gave us the glasses, the holy glasses, to see through evil curses. Upside down elevator. Defying the laws of physics. Oh. Remember when I asked why this area had such spooky music in the other fortress? Maybe it's because of what this room is in this version of the castle. I mean, look at the eyes and the pentagrams. We could go down in here, but... Oh, it'll force me. Okay. Oh, that's literally the antagonist.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont.
Yes. I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But if two vampire hunters were to fight each other...
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
Okay, so... I should have taken a different sub-weapon that much is apparent. Because stopping time doesn't work on this boss. Oh?
Oh! No!
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
Okay, that was a pretty good line.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
What is it with the weird screaming in this game, though?
Father.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again!
Behold my true form and despair!
Okay. I am beholding it. Oh, he can summon enemies. That's interesting. Ooh, he's going into the background. It's such a big final boss thing to do. It seems that way. I mean, I just kind of ran into him. I just thought I was just exploring and I ran into him. So you can't damage him with the invincibility. It was worth a try. So it seems he consists of multiple enemies here. I decided to summon some allies to my side here. I mean, now that we're here, we might as well go all out. see. I had a healing item, but... Come on, where's the healing there? I like how he just summons an enemy and then squashes it to recover his health. Okay.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How? How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Wow.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe. Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
Wow. That was pretty good. Like, the voice acting is a bit hammy, but it was a good scene.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard?
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
No, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
Well, wasn't that a nice ending? But there are multiple other... I beat Symphony of the Night, yeah. There are other endings. I'm not sure if this was the best ending. I said it the last time we got the credits, because I did beat it, but I got the bad ending. And if you get that ending, you've basically only done half the game. So yeah, now I've really beaten it, but I don't know if that was the best ending.
just like the sun. When my day's done, sometimes I don't like the person I've become. Is the enemy within or 1,000 men? Should I walk the path my words so better have? Is someone testing me every day I live? Well, the best in me is all I have.
It is definitely an award bait song. I feel kind of bad for, there was a guy who joined us for the last few streams. And he helped me find a lot of secrets. He was, I think, called Lightbringer BG. And now he's not here. I feel like he would have liked to see the ending, but I was kind of anxious to continue because of Halloween being right around the door, you know? Well, of course, I'm talking about it as though it's really over, and it doesn't need to be per se. I think we're gonna... Well, let's just see what happens after the credits. Let's see what our percentage is. Maybe let's do a little research while we chat about the future. I don't know if I should give my closing thoughts. No, it's, I don't know to what extent we're really done with the game, so it would feel kind of wrong to just start explaining my general thoughts about it. But I guess I'll give a few thoughts, because otherwise I'd just be sitting here staring at the credits. So yeah, great game. Incredible music, really beautiful animation, really good presentation, very fun, cheesy as all heck voice acting, lots of secrets to discover. You can definitely see how this game is a central game to the entire genre, you know, where Super Metroid kind of started it, really. This game introduced so many RPG elements to it. It's very much a different thing. When you consider how long it took to actually get to mobility upgrades. Anyway, let's just have a quick glance at how things are looking here. I've heard that, yeah, that the PSP and PS4 versions have different voiceovers, but I've also heard negative things about it. So I don't know if the voice acting is better or worse. I'm assuming the sound quality is better, but I'm not sure if the acting is. Anyway, so that was at 190%. So we'll have to... Oh, that's cool that it lets you pick. Well, options are always good. That guy just comes charging straight for me. Huh, I see. I'll have to look into the new voiceover. I wonder if it's If it's an improvement in any way. Let's just bypass these guys entirely. Ah, you play as Richter in Rondo of Blood? That's cool. I might have to check out some more Castlevania games. Like, I mostly know them from the NES Classics and the, of course, Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo as well. And indeed, Richter is in Smash Ultimate. Yeah, it is interesting to see Dracula portrayed as a kind of sympathetic figure. He's not good per se, but he did love his wife apparently. And he seems in part motivated by being vengeful of humans. Medusa heads, yeah, the ones that turn you into stone are the worst thing ever invented. The worst thing ever to be put into a video game. Alright, I'm just, you might be wondering what I'm doing, but I'm kind of wandering around aimlessly and thinking about exploring that one corner you see there in the area just above here. Yeah, the Medusa head's flight pattern combined with the knockback you get makes for a truly nightmarish experience. Let's put it that way. Anyway, at least I can say I finished 2 of the endings of Symphony of the Night. But if there is a better ending, of course, it would be nice if there were a happier ending for Alucard, because good old Richter and Maria survived. But, well, Alucard kind of feels like he has to remove himself from ever being in contact with people due to his cursed blood, as he says. Yes, what were they thinking? Hey, Seidukan Gamer, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. We just finished, kind of finished the game, but there's more to discover, so we're doing some cleanup and seeing if there are other endings. And after that, who knows? Ah, cool. In that case, it might be worthwhile to try a few more Castlevania games. That enemy is so weird. I don't think there's another one in the game either. I killed the last dodo bird and all I got was 25 bucks. Yeah. Especially because this game has... it doesn't have 100%, but rather 200, I think. Or more. I'm not sure. I'm at 191% now. So it's tempting to see if I can fill the rest of the percentage, shall we say. Ariel Sorrow is on GBA. Oh, good. That makes it a prime streaming game for sure. Though that probably means it doesn't have any voice acting. But yeah, maybe this is an interesting topic of discussion, but I played the first few Castlevanias, you know, had a quick look at 2 and 3, played all the way through 1 and 4. Oh yeah, right, how do I get through here? That's been the issue. Okay, let's just look that up for a second. I like how inverted waterfall is a popular search option. I'm just gonna have a quick look. I was thinking that it might have to do with the wolf form, but I don't know how to get it to run. Oh. Actually, I discovered this after the stream ended last time. But if you sit still for a while, the little fairy sits on Alucard's shoulder. And if you move suddenly, she'll fall off and get startled. I thought that was a really cute detail. They really put so much work into this game, into many secrets that most people wouldn't even discover, huh? So I'm just waiting to see if she'll do it again. Sit back down on his shoulder. Go on. Yeah, as you see, starts sitting on his shoulder. Adorable. And then you move and she's like... Let me just check another thing. Okay, sorry about that. All these interruptions, man. There's a second castle in the game that's completely upside down, Seidukan, if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I'm not. Basically everything is upside down in this version of the castle, including things that shouldn't be, like waterfalls. Okay, It took me some time to figure out how to run, but then I just looked it up and never figured it out for myself. Haha. So, people are telling me that there's only one form of Alucard that doesn't get hindered by water, and that's the wolf. Sado, okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Ooh, we did get transformed back, but the momentum saved us anyway. Well, and all we got was a lousy katana. That moment when you transform in midair multiple times, trying to figure out what to do. Right, so now that we know the wolf preserves some momentum. That still leaves this slightly awkward area up here, though. I don't see how momentum could get us through here. And we've already explored this part. Wow, very confusing. Well, we'll have to look into it more at a later point, most likely. There aren't many more areas that look like they're worth exploring, though, just looking at it like this. Seems like we've done it pretty clean, and in the middle is the final boss area. Oh, actually, I can see something we haven't properly explored, so let's head there, and let's call the stream done after we're done with that. And then we'll probably call this the last stream of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but maybe not. It depends a little bit on whether there's much more to see in terms of the ending. Like, if getting a few more % would have netted me a better ending, maybe we'll do another quick stream. But if this is basically it and there's only some cool little secrets to snag, I'll just do those on my own time. And we'll pick up something else next time. Maybe do a fun, different scary game tomorrow night. After all, Tuesday is always stream day. Right, so my maximum hearts are now 297. Very good. Might as well step into a save point for a little bit. Getting all that health right back. Right, the Necromancy Laboratory. With the lesser demons and such. Laser beams? But man, I've had such a good time with Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Was this one of the secret areas? Apparently not. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun with it. I still don't understand all the intricacies of it. Friggin' laser beams attached to their heads, exactly. Also, this guy is terribly creepy, and I'm really happy it's nowhere else. Like that enemy is one of the ones that makes me the most uncomfortable to look at. It's the open ribcage and such. Trying to because we uncovered a couple of secret areas in the other version of the castle. I'm trying to remember where those would be in the upside down version. That darn gremlin. Yeah, here. Very good. I still remembered that one. I hope everyone's very proud of my decent short-term memory. Katana. Okay, just a few more rooms over and we're there. Oh, she dropped something. Mystic pendant. Cool. Oh, we can't actually get there from here? Ow, and then we get pushed into a trap. Are we going to have to walk all the way around? It's no wonder I didn't properly explore that area. How about you stop pushing me into the traps, guys? Come on. Okay. So we need to go around. If I am reading the map correctly. Kill the scary guy. Okay, just bypass them then. If they're gonna fly around, I'm not even gonna bother. Let's just save, mostly for the healing. It would be kind of apropos if he got 666 health at one point. I mean, we are a vampire after all. Alright, so. Keep falling into imps. Ow. But yeah, since Back to Murder brought it up earlier in the stream, we should pick up Stardew Valley again soon. It's kind of been on hiatus due to some, shall we say, scheduling conflicts. Mostly my own fault. So I'll have to discuss with Back to Murder how his schedule is looking and how I can fit my streams to that a bit. Then hopefully we can get right back to Stardew. Because it would be a shame to just drop it, we've made so much progress already. But I'll also have to think of something to do for tomorrow. Like I could just boot up this game and run around some, but it might be more fun to do something a bit scary. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, I think this is one of the boxes we had to explore. Up here. Pretty unimpressive, really, just a small missing box on the map. And then down there is another one, and once we do that, that'll probably be the stream. Well, I've made a lot of progress. I mean, all the progress, really. That shriek is only hilarious because it's in 16-bit. Yeah. Sound compression can do some interesting things with, indeed, sounds. Alright. We get to indulge in some of the best music from the Upside Down Castle before we end it off here. Heart max up! Wow, I can't believe I didn't grab that one. It's been so long since I've even been in this room. Explosions. Come on then, Archer. Look at the way he comes apart. It's so violent. Okay, Tech, thank you for stopping by. We're just about done here anyways, but I appreciate you visiting the stream. Thank you, and good luck with the repairs for the new 2DS XL. I'll see you later. Alright, that's another part of the map explored, though it didn't hold anything interesting for us, unfortunately. Well, with all that said, we're gonna head to the nearest save point and call this one a successful stream. And then we'll come back tomorrow with something spooky, most likely. Not sure what yet, but we'll have to see. Alright, there we go. So, while we do the final outro talk here, I'm gonna just... Whoa, look at that. The recording is getting confused. I'll just put in my little Halloween animation I made up again. So, that was Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So, depending on some future research, we may pick it up again for a short while or not. But regardless, it was a very great game. I thought it was very cool. Many secrets to discover. Also, in part thanks to Lightbringer BG, who told us about a lot of things I didn't know. That you definitely couldn't see on the map, so that was cool. And it's really inspired me to look into the rest of the Castlevanias as well. Though it remains to be seen if we'll do that on or off stream. Kinda depends on what people like to see, because we're also gonna have to do Ape Escape 2 and Stardew Valley pretty soon. But we'll keep it in mind for sure. So I want to thank Back to Murder, Invader Tech, Romay, and Sado for stopping by. You guys are awesome. I hope to see you guys at tomorrow's stream, but if not, have a very happy Halloween, and I'll catch you later. So until then, have a great day or night, and bye-bye!